Hi Flosstube, Rebecca here, Stitching Becca. I hope everyone is well and stitching away. We have had a bit of a sickness period. My youngest has had high fever and red throat, so she has had penicillin 2 times in 1 month, so that has been kind of intense. But now everyone is well, and so sorry about that. My son wanted a snack. So, what was I saying? Yeah, but we are all well now, so I hope we get to be that for a bit longer. In this video, I'm going to show you my whips and a finish. Excited about that. And a new start. And I'm going to do a tag. So, let's start with the whips. My first, excuse me. Okay, here we go again. He wanted a drink to his snack, of course. Yeah, whips. The first one I'm going to show you is Lakeside Needlecraft Stitch Along Tea and Cake. And my goal was to finish square 3 and 4. Well, I made it to the 3rd at least. I will be working more on it this month, so I hope to get more progress on it. Still loving it. I love the colors. Actually, on this one I like the back stitching because it makes the motif pop, so I really like it. Tea and cake. The next one I worked on was Baby's Friends, the birth sampler by Dimensions. And now it looks like this. And isn't he so cute? I started to fill in the flowers and the dark shades of blue on the giraffe and this piece of wallpaper, and then I started on the back stitching. So I made this one here and all the back stitching on the dog. So he has French knots, white on his stomach. I'm going to save these for last. And then I'm going to do couching on his ears, arms and legs. And that will be a first time for me, so kind of excited about that. I hope it will turn out okay. And I did also start on the shelf. So yeah, I made a decent progress on this one, I think, and really enjoying working on it. And here's my, I don't know if you've seen this needle minder before. It's, well, Edward in Twilight from No More Lost Needles. I'm kind of Twilight fan. I love the books. The movies not so much, but after I've seen the first movie with my sister, we were like, oh, we gotta read the books. So I bought the first one, and then it ended with me buying all 4 of them and reading them in like 1.5 weeks. 1.5 to 2 weeks. Yeah, I couldn't stop reading. And back then I was at university, so I only studied as much as I needed, and then I was back to reading the Twilight books. Yeah, that's me. So back to stitching. The next project I worked on was my Heaven and Earth Designs mini sweet shop, and I don't have a page finish, but I'm quite happy with it anyway. I love the colors and love how it's turning out. Look at those leaves, so beautiful. Yeah, this is mini sweet shop from Heaven and Earth Designs. Okay, then I have my finish. I'm so excited. Yay! Oops. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen it. But it's Lakeside Cottage and it's finished. Yay! I can't believe it. 13 years ago I started this kit and now I finally have it finished. And here it is. I couldn't be more happy with it. And it feels so good to have finished it. I made it through every single backstitch. So now I have to wash it and iron it. And here are the pink flowers that I made the last backstitching in. And the thing is, it took like an evening to stitch that. And then I thought, I can make this as well. So I have a finish. And that was like, I don't know, 1.5 hours. So little time left on it. Well, it's finished now. I give a little close up here. Lakeside Cottage by Anchor. Yay! So excited. It's done. It's finally done. Yeah. And then, after finishing Lakeside Cottage, I thought that I deserved a new start. So I took out some kits and let my son decide which one to start. And he chose this. It's from Permin of Copenhagen. And it doesn't have, I have no idea what's it called. It only has this number, design number, 121301. But I bought this kit, can it be 8 or 9 years ago, when I was with my cousin on this craft show. And I saw this one stitched up, hanging there, and it was so beautiful. And, oh, just a second. You see, the sheep, you don't, you can stitch it, but I will use this. It came with a kit. It's like some wool thingy that you stitch on the sheep. And yeah, it looks gorgeous. So I'm so excited to start this one. And I've worked on it for 2 evenings. this weekend, and I have this children's book, so hopefully we'll see better. So, and this is how far I've got, and this is stitched on linen. And when I started, oh my god, I was like, I can't stitch on this. It's so hard to get the tension right. But I think I'm doing pretty good now. My stitches are evened and I'm really happy with how it turns out. So I'm getting used to it. And this needle minder I bought from Stitching Sandy. She's also making Flosstube videos in Swedish, and it's so cute. I love it. Yeah, so that's well, this cross stitch goes under the name sheep. So yeah, and I'm planning to work some more nights on this before I switch, so I get a little bit more progress made on it. That's it for my whips and finishes. I've a week after my last video, I was at this craft show with my mom and my cousin, the same cousin that I was with when I bought this, my new start, that cross stitch kit. And excuse me. So I'm back. Sorry, life with kids, right? Where was I? Yeah, I was at this craft show. So I find some, not a lot stitchy stuff, but I ran across these fabrics. So I bought 2 of this opalescent even weave. I think it is even weave after all. It's like 20 count, I think. And it's the first time I've had sparkly fabric. I don't know if you can see. It's really gorgeous. And I'm going to stitch that counting sampler from Darwin Jones. So excited about that. And then I also bought this one. It's like a dusty pink, dusty rose, dusty pink color. It's not really showing up accurately on the screen, but it's really beautiful. And I have this book with patterns. I think it's from DMC with Beatrix Potter motifs. So I'm thinking about stitching them on here. I think that will look cute. We'll see. Then I bought a kit that I wanted for so long, years actually, and it's Victorian Charm by Dimensions. And just in the last couple of months, I've seen several finishes of this in different Flosstube videos, and it's so gorgeous. I just love it. Can't wait to start it. So beautiful. So I'm really happy about that one. Then I was on the selling site, and I, just by an accident, I came across Teresa Wentzler's kit that an old lady was selling because she couldn't stitch anymore because of her eyes. So it was really, really cheap. I couldn't pass on this one. and it's The Guardian by Teresa Wentzler. And I haven't seen this one before I saw it on the selling site. And I just, you know, this feeling when, oh my God, I have to stitch that. I must have it. And I was thinking to have some blending filament in the yellow parts of the dragon. I have been watching Miss Oh So Crafty. If you haven't seen her videos, just go in and watch her. She makes so amazingly beautiful stitching pieces. And she is making Teresa Wentzler's The Castle, I think it is, with this, it's a castle on a rock and it's a green dragon on the castle. And she has, I don't know if it's Krennic or if it's blending filament, Krennic blending filament in her green dragon, and it's so beautiful. So I thought I would do the same with this one, but in gold. And maybe even some in here. So gorgeous. I'm really happy about it. Then I was on Facebook, on this cross-stitching selling site, and someone posted this pattern. It's Rose Arbor by Mirabilia, and Stitching Sandy, that I bought the needle money from. She is stitching this in her Flosstube video, and it's so beautiful. And I don't think the picture here makes it justice. And I just paid like $4 for it, so it was a really good price. Really happy about it. So that's it for my stitching related purchases this past month. I just have to look at my notes. Yeah, the tag. I thought I would do a tag, and it's called Twinkle Tag. And it's been posted by Crafty Magpie. And the first question is, what was your first cross stitch? I don't remember exactly, but I have one of my first cross stitches that I made in school, and maybe I was 9, and it's this pink elephant that I made into a pillow. And I remember even then that the back stitching was driving me nuts. But I was really happy about it when it was done, so. And it's kind of fun that I still have it. So this is one of my first cross stitches. How many needle minders do you have? Show your favorite one. I have 23, I think, and it's hard to decide on if I love them all. So I'm just going to show you like this. This is my needle minder box, but I really like this one. It's like, come on. It won't focus. It's Ariel, Disney Princess Ariel. But she's like having a tattoo and she's being really... Oh, there you go. I think she's gorgeous. I like her. The next question is, if you could stitch one picture, what would it be? And that would definitely be a picture of my kids. If I had one of these, professionally taken pictures, I would love to stitch it. And if it was converted to a realistic, nice cross-stitch pattern, then I would love to stitch it. Them. The next question is, what other craft would you like to try? I've done scrapbooking, card making. I like to color, this coloring books for adults. I like to crochet. I like to sew. And stitch, so I'm kind of all over the place. But on this craft show that I was on, I bought a new sewing machine. And I'm going to try to sew, sorry, it's my son, sew some clothes. So my mom is coming to show me. Ja, Alfred, kan du vänta lite? Jag är snart färdig. Snart klar. En liten stund till. So, sewing clothes, I guess. Excuse me. So, here we go again. Okay, where was I? What is the longest project you have been working on? Yeah, Lakeside Cottage. 13 years since I started it till I finished it. So yeah, that's it. What is the quickest project you have done? It must have been these cross stitches I made in school. I don't have any of them here, but the smaller ones. What threads do you like to use? I've only used DMC, and I'm happy with them. So, DMC. Show us your åtgärd. This is my åtgärd. And it's the first thing that I've tried to sew on my new sewing machine. And I'm really happy about it. And I love it. No more thread ends flying around. So, yeah. Really like it. Show something else you are working on other than stitching. I don't have any projects on the go right now. I like to crochet as well, but I thought I would show you something that I did for my son, and it's a rhino made from African flowers, and I can't remember who the pattern designer are, but I bought the pattern on Etsy, and if you search African flowers and rhino, this pattern will show up. And I've also made an hippopotamus hippo for my niece. This is his little tail, and they are so much fun to crochet. I love them. And I also have a pattern for a horse, and I have this yarn with glitter in it. So I'm gonna make it like a My Little Pony type of horse with lots of colors and glitter. Yeah, so you know. What are your least favorite threads to use? Well, I've also worked with Anchor for my Lakeside Cottage piece, and honestly, I don't can see that much of a difference between Anchor and DMC, so I don't, and I haven't worked with Krennic or blending filament or DMC, glitter DMC or something like that, so so far I don't have any threads that I dislike. And the last question is, what is the project you've hated working on the most? And I have to say, it's me and Lakeside Cottage have this, it's sort of this love-hate relationship or something. I don't know. I loved working on it and I love it now when it's done, but I hated doing the backstitching on it. It drove me nuts, seriously. And that was the main reason that it took so long to finish, because I put it away and I pretend it wasn't there. So that I've actually finished it, it just makes it so much more, it makes me so much more happy that I actually did finish it, that I just stitch the back stitches and be finished with it. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to say today. No. Love seeing all of your Flosstube videos, and thank you for all your comments, thumbs up, and to you who subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me and it makes me so happy. So until next time, I hope you all get to stitch a lot and are well. So see you next time. Bye.